Okay, go.
Alright, so as stated in my previous video, my injury is a left MCL tear. My activities of daily living I'm applying to my life and my work environment. I work at a donut shop / coffee shop, so it involves a lot of heavy lifting when I'm making dough and also being able to work on an unstable surface. So I need to have a very strong and stable knee. The unstable surface is like when the floor is wet and slippery. So after surgery, phase 1 in terms of strength, we want to reestablish our neuromuscular control in that connection. A lot of times after a traumatic surgery such as MCL and ACL, your brain kind of loses the connection between the muscle. It's just kind of its way of protecting itself. So one very easy and simple exercise that you can do is just quad contractions. So you simply have the patient lay down on the table and just have them flex their quads, contract it. You want it to be slow, nice and controlled. I want to do about 3 sets of 10 with that. You can also supplement that if they're having a hard time with stem. That will put an electrical pulse in the muscle and contract it, kind of give your brain a little bit, it sees what your muscle is supposed to do and kind of make that connection a little bit easier. And that is your baseline building block for reestablishing strength in your knee. The MCL is very important for stability, and the quadricep helps aids that MCL in its stability. So building quad strength is very important. For our second phase, at this point, you should be out of a brace. You should have a very baseline level of strength. You're not going to be able to do any squats or anything. But something that's very important in MCL recovery is making sure that you start good habits and establish a really strong and correct gait. A lot of times when people come out of MCL, ACL surgeries, they tend to favor one side, they'll limp, they'll hyperextend, they won't flex fully. So you want to make sure that you're having a nice, natural and simple gait. So one really easy thing that you can do is just have the person walk from one way to the other, and something that's good to teach them is record it and have them see it so they can see what they're doing wrong. You can progress that by putting cones on the ground and having them walk between the cones and kind of focusing on that. That'll also help establish that neuromuscular control. And then for the third phase, at this point you should have a nice strong leg. You should have pretty good stability, and you should have a nice natural gait. So what I would suggest is either bodyweight squats. You can progress with the weight, or you can do single leg squats, and you can do that to 90 degrees on a chair. So you just take a chair, and you'll have your patient go in front of it, and with the leg well actually first you can start with body weight, both legs, and then progressing, single leg, go down, up. You want to make sure that you're not buckling in or out, and that your knee doesn't go over your toes, so you're having nice, good